All right, everyone. We got big plans, planning our trades for the week ahead on Bitcoin and other cryptos here. I hope you watched my previous videos. Guys, we've been calling this move since back in here. It happened. Look at my previous thumbnails. I mean, I'm telling you what it's going to do. My last video, I was explaining how XRP and the ruling from the SEC, got so many people bullish. Bitcoin broke the high of the structure, and I explained how to expect a swift move to the downside before we can think about more upside here. Don't ape in too long. And I hope you watched my video, and I hope you heeded my warning, because it did exactly that. I mean, it's uncanny how, guys, this goes to show you, if you stare at these charts long enough, they will speak to you, and you'll be able to really feel what's going to happen next, or what the chances are of what will happen next. So we got that down move. Now, I explained time and time again, we were looking for either a break to the downside and then we're going to long, or a break to the upside here and then we're going to short. So we got the break to the upside, tapped into this liquidity, and we shorted. Goes to show you the power of Elliott Wave and what we could do. Guys, welcome to the channel. My name's Alex. This is Chart Junkies. I stare at these charts all day, every day, so you don't have to. I use Elliott Wave theory to come up with high probability trades. If you don't know what Elliott Wave is, it's basically putting patterns to how markets move and how liquidity is swept and exchanges make money and yada yada yada. Big players make money. Market moves in impulses and corrections. If it's bearish, impulse and correction to another impulse. It's fractal in nature. Guys, Google it. Do your homework. Do some studying. If you don't know Elliott Wave and you don't know how to trade Elliott Wave, you are trading blind, my friends. I am telling you. Watch these videos long enough and you'll get a pretty good understanding of what Elliott Wave is. Okay, what are we looking for this week in Bitcoin? What are we looking for? It's really as easy as this. It really is. In a perfect world, this is the daily. I'm zoomed out. In a perfect world, we are going to hit another high to complete a correction of this wave. Hopefully up to here, maybe we won't get that high, and then we're looking for more downside. This is Elliott Wave 101. I'm looking for a massive correction on Bitcoin. I have it coming to around 0. It's not going to go that far. It'll probably go to like 8,000, 10,000. We're breaking this low though, believe me. That's in the future. What I just drew out there, that will get us into the middle of next year. So don't worry about that right now, but just wanted to give you a big picture of what we're looking at. Zooming back in. And that's my primary count as to what's going to happen. But guys, anything can happen. I'm just here to assign probabilities to these things and play the numbers game. So we did get our initial wave to the upside here. I'm counting this as a flat up in here, and I'd be looking for more upside after we bust through this liquidity, hopefully. I'm keeping it simple. That might be too simple. I don't know. There might be too many longs that once this gets broken, there might be too many longs that come in here because everyone just sees this consolidation. They want to see a break and go, and retest and go, right? Maybe retest this and then go. So it might be too easy of a play. I don't know. It's what looks good to me with the count. Anything can happen. But really, I'm just pulling my fibs. I mean, depending on where you put it, it's tough. But yeah, I'm looking to come down to maybe the 382, maybe this area right in here. Tap into that liquidity. Guys, I mean, it could come all the way down here. Recover all of this dildo. But the general structure is a impulsive wave to the downside, and then we continue on up. Now, if this just so happens that, yes, this is too easy of a play, maybe they're just going to stop right here and kind of go to the upside like they're going to correct this wave, and it's just going to keep on going and keep on pushing. It can do that. Okay? It can do that. I can't see into the future. I'm not psychic. But chances are we will get some type of correction here to correct this wave, and then down. Maybe just one final push down. Maybe it comes in more clear waves. And then you wait, flag out, and get another push, and then that's your whole impulse to the downside. But in a Elliott wave term, you know, when you have some type of a flat that breaks the high, it's a corrective structure. But once you break the high here, you're going to impulse to the downside. That's an expanding flat. Okay? Now, looking at the DXY, guys, we know Bitcoin's traded against the dollar. So if the dollar goes up, Bitcoin goes down, vice versa. It's got an inverse relationship. The strength of the dollar is plummeting. We had this mega push down. Bitcoin really didn't do much with this big push to the downside. I'm expecting ultimately more downside. Don't take a genius to come to that conclusion. But I want you to be wary. This could be a flat just like Bitcoin's doing. But this is a mega flat. And this is on the daily, guys. So maybe the DXY wants to come and bust through these highs, take out liquidity, and then go. Okay? These are things that can happen. Otherwise, you're looking to correct a little bit and then just keep pushing. Is it going to go like that? Probably not. Probably not, guys. Things don't go down in straight lines. This straight line, that's crazy to me that it went down that straight. It's going to correct this. Does that mean Bitcoin needs a larger correction overall? That would be that move that we're looking for. If DXY does the daily flat that I showed you, it could imply that Bitcoin needs to correct harder on the daily time frame, which it's very, very ugly to me, and I just don't like it. I really don't. But the only way I can get a major correction here is that, you know, you have an impulse here, then you have some type of an expanding crazy flat, and then you impulse to the downside, bust this low, and then you go. Which, that can happen, guys. That can happen. I think a lot of longs came in here. A lot of long liquidity came in here. And I wouldn't be surprised. I actually almost would expect some bullshit like this to happen, where it breaks this low, we come down to about 23,000. 23,000. And then we go up for another leg, and it just ends up being some type of crazy correction like that, and then we kick up to about 38,000. That looks good to me. But ultimately, I am looking for another leg to the upside. And looking at this chart even more, you know, you could have this be your flat and then have a mega flat to the downside and take out a lot of this liquidity. I know from the heat maps, there's definitely a lot of liquidity here at 24K, 23K, a lot. There's also at 18K, a lot of liquidity. So can you imagine a move where it just starts going? And then you get your mega hit to the highs. It can happen. It really can. Overall, I'm looking for this to correct this week. Somewhere up in here of this liquidity. Come down, another hit, hopefully take this out, and then go. So I'll be longing down here. I'll be shorting here. I'm gonna see the reaction here. If this just hits me one more time and then starts impulsing down, I'm gonna really start to like the larger flat that we just talked about here on the daily time frame. But before that happens, I'm expecting another hit to the high and then down. If we get anything crazy that happens here in the next couple of days, I'll keep you guys updated on what my plan is and how it's changed if it has. But all in all, I'm looking for probably tonight into tomorrow, breaking this, correcting, coming down, maybe correcting and then still going, but ultimately breaking this low some point this week, Tuesday, Wednesday. Maybe tomorrow we have a chill day, and then Thursday, Friday, maybe start hitting up. We'll see if that plays. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already, so you can stay updated on what my trading plans are. Add me into your rotation of YouTubers that you watch. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video, everybody. Peace.